It's the final few seconds before the lights go out and the race to the podium begins. You know this battle will be won off the track as well as on it. You've studied your tactics, anticipated every move like a grandmaster. You've researched and analysed, modified and fine-tuned to perfection. You have honed your instincts to give you an edge over your rivals. Your drivers focused, your team ready. The championship in the balance. First past the checkered flag, the goal. Epic victory or ultimate failure. There is only a heartbeat between them. MotorSport Manager. Take control.
Right, welcome back to Snail Pace Racing. This is Season 4, Race 4, I believe. Let's just double check on that. Certainly Season 4, yeah, Race 4, Milan. We're not doing so bad at the moment, but the last couple of races haven't been quite up to the first one. But, of course, as I said early on, the only thing I really want this season is to finish in the top 11. That's top 11 teams. And we have finished 13th or above. We get another 2 million. As you see, we've got sponsorship coming in very well now. Let's have a look at the parts on here. Have we got any new parts which are ready? Yeah, that's ready. Here's what we'll shove that on to Charlie Boy. He can have that one. Gearbox isn't really ready. Let's have a look. No gearbox. We might just about get away with the gearbox. We certainly won't get away with the suspension yet. Either lot. So we've got 2 new lots of suspension to go on at some point. Engine is ready, but we'll give him a go. We're trying with that. It's quite a bit better. Right, so let's rock and roll. Let's think about making it to Milan. It's going to be rain in practice, rain in the race. Oh boy. Qualifying should be clear. Not that's going to help us too much. We're not going to get much chance, I don't think, to practice on qualifying tyres. This is one of those very short, quick laps, and this is all about engine at Milan. And I know we've got a couple of chicanes in this layout I think we're using here. It's just speed. It's 2 straights. Well, it's one long straight, one with a chicane, and another long-ish straight with a chicane, and there's some twiddly bits. That's about it. There's not a lot to this. And we'll see how we can do in practice once we get going. As you can see, you see some of the layout here. Right. We may well, now we've got money coming in, treat ourselves to reserve driver. Get some young lad, or lass. Must remember there's no sex discrimination in this game. Alright, let's find Milan C. I'm going to be doing my normal way of playing this. Times 4 most of the way through. No downforce, but look the wrong one. Downforce wants to come. Yeah, I don't think I've got that quite well. Let's just put that in again, make sure we have got that right. I don't really want it's right. I don't want to mess about too much. No, we just get the downforce just into the green. I'm not going to worry about anything else. Tyre choice, well at the moment there's no water on the track, so we go for the mediums, our race tyre. The clerk can come in and we'll put him on the other setup. Trying to have 2 setups per circuit. He's already on that, so let's start them all. Now take practice, send out. Now see what stints he's got. He's on race stint already, is good. How about it's on race trim, so we just have to change that. He's on qualifying trim, so we just have to change that over so he's got the right setup. You can just see it here. That's basically two straights with two end bends. There's not too much to the circuit. The light is very, because there's not a lot to it, it's very, very quick. It's not as bad as Phoenix. If you're using the full oval at Phoenix, that really is boring. Nice, not too bad for a start off. I think we can go with 94 all the way through. We're changing around to the other one. And I think we're good with what that says then, and we know which way we've got to go then. Still no rain. Not quite as good there. So we'll load him in the other one. And we'll see what that does. Well, it's 93, so it shouldn't take too much. Now we're laying quite well in the championship, basically because that first set of results was 6th and 8th, something like that, something stupid. 2 in the top 10 on the first race of the season. No, because we're paying for it. We're nowhere near as good now. The others have caught up. It's because I've done some work on getting the reliability right. That's what I always work on first, reliability. If you can't finish a race, you might as well give up and go on. Doesn't matter if you're leading when you break down. If you break down, you're out. Right, so well, that tells us one thing. We need to take this way. Try about there. I think Handon wants to come a bit more that way. Try it there. Now we bring this back. We just tweak that. Where's that one? Really wants to go a smidgen that way and bring it back again. We'll try it there. We'll give another run out. It is really a case of just sucking and seeing. But at least with 2 setups we've got some idea where we're going, and this looks good. It's going to be 98 or better. That's 99. I don't think we're going to improve on that, so Leclerc can go out and set some laps. 4 laps straight off. And we'll follow him until Norris comes out, and as soon as Lando comes out we'll follow him for a little while. Because Leclerc is just going to be doing the business now. I'm not too worried if we don't even set a time. Or you see it's going to be some rain late in the session, just as we're getting ready for qualifying trim, I should imagine. Oh, we got him, nailed him. It's going to be 98, 99, even better. Right, no need to do anything else. Both out now, and they can both have a bit of fun. I'm not expecting any really fast times. We're still nowhere near setting the car up as we want it. You know, we've still not got a good enough parts to it, but they will come. I'm going to just go until we get this over, and right, and the knowledge is coming very quickly. Norris is now 19th best, and he is quick. You can see him passing. Well, he was passing cars. Now let's drop back again. Just go on, prove me wrong, Norris. Go on. See if I care. Right, we've got him now. Because it's going to be wet fairly soon, I want to get some qualifying knowledge before it gets wet. So I'll send him out, and we want to change over to qualifying full 3 laps. Tyres will be softs, and we get but keep on soft. Don't think it's going to be worth our while trying to do anything with wet or intermediate tyres. I think we'd just be just as well just to let these go. The clerk's off and Norris is off. We'll follow the clerk around for a little bit. Now he should go a bit better this time before the rain can stay away from the do is get one flying lap in. Got the faster tyres on there. Ah, we didn't change the tyres over on Norris. Oh dear. Never mind. We'll bring him straight in because that's not worth our while to play around. We need to get information on the tyres. And that's all I forgot. Opposite. He may just sneak one. Let's see how the clerk's doing. The clerk is not going as quick as I hope with the faster tyres, and it's just starting to rain now. Oh, we've got one level of knowledge on soft tyres. And the clerk's come in now. It's going to come in now. But it's not going to be bad if I don't think to put them out on intermediates. We're not going to be, even if it's wet, I'm not going to be going for intermediates during the race. I might put them on, but I'm not going to set up for them. That's what I mean. Let's send him straight out again. Same set of tyres. Not a great one for change the tyres. The clerk guy's got 13th best. I missed that somewhere along the line. Norris is down in 22nd at the moment. But time, we've got another 8 minutes to go yet, and Norris is about to come in. We'll send him straight back again because it's starting to dry up. Now we've got just the tyres now we've got to get. Now we're going round and we're just doing it for the hell of it. We're following Norris. It looks like it could be okay for us in this race. A bit early to say, and we just about got full knowledge on softs. We'll see what the wear is indicated wear is going to be like for the race. Norris has got a little bit better, gone up to 19. Leclerc's in again. Lost me here. There we are. Well, send him out again. Qualifying trim, yeah. Oh, back to 3 laps again. Tyre choice. He might as well stay out on those. I don't really want to burn another set of tyres out if I can help it. 13th and 14th at the moment in practice. Norris is finished, and whether we have much time, be worthwhile to send him out, I don't know. There's some good times coming in though, especially from the slower tyres. We'll send him out again, just give him another. He should have a bit better wear on his tyres anyway. Yeah, I know, you got worn tyres, it don't matter. You only got another lap and a bit to do. I think I have now, just to cheer Stu up, may have to look for new drivers for next season. Which is one of the reasons I was thinking that I just looked if the young driver was plenty of potential to bring us a reserve. If there is, all well and good. So we're finished. 13th, 14th. I don't think anybody behind us is going to catch us now. But with good setups. So, all being well, we should go well in this. Let's have a look. Briscoe, yeah, we won at this, alright. Nothing about us on there. Alright, let's see how we go in qualifying. I'll do my normal thing, I'll simulate qualifying. It's just not. I can't do any better than the computer can do, to be honest. Qualifying, softs, yeah. Qualifying trim, I think we'll do softs again. I don't think the super overtake move is going to help us a lot. We might finish 13th or better now. That could be a bit iffy. I never seem to do well in qualifying. Right, let's see what we're doing. Now, we're outside the sponsors. One more run to go, but looks like. Yep, that's it. 18th and 21st. Not quite good enough, I'm afraid. Let's see what they're saying about us here before we get on to the race. Some of our fans are a little bit loony. I think there's something about the name Snail Pace Racing. It has a beautiful ring to it, yeah, as well. Well, we had a poor qualifying, yes, I know. You keep supporting us, Jose. And that's about all there is about us. Yeah, I've got an ego. I'd like to see my name. Right, let's see what we can do. Well, we can get another 310. We managed to get this full 600 for 1,000. I'll be glad when I got rid of that. Right, let's have a look at knowledge. Race trim. I think we're going nurse. Just because the parts are still not there, and I've got up in these, got the slightly iffy gearbox, so nurse will probably get that through. Race trim, engine. Now, do we take the performance 15% or? Yeah, I think I'm going to take that and just risk the engine. At the moment, we look like we can get to about lap 20-ish without any rain, so we should be alright now. Change setup, yes I do. I want to change tyres to those, and we're going to make 2 stops, there's no doubt about it. 50, we're going to make 2 stops. That look like 2 lots of medium. We'll probably finish off on softs, depending on the weather, of course. No full stops, because remember, this is meant to be the electric series. And oh yes, I just watched the latest round of the E3, the Formula E World Championship. 8th round, 8th winner. It's amazing just how open that series is. You know, compared to Formula 1, where you could almost guess the top 3 most races. Not one, imagine I don't follow it anymore, so I haven't really followed since probably towards the end of the Schumacher era. I stopped watching. It just got so samey. That's just my problem. Right, I'm not going to worry about any of what they're doing. We know what we're doing. We'll turn this round. We'll get ready to go on there. Now Norris is in front at the moment, so I'm going to follow him for a start. I'll follow whoever's in front. Well, he's scorched off the grid at Norris, fastest first sector. Oh, now he's been swamped. Oh, of course we've got this. I'm hoping I can get rid of this. The extra bit. Hello, angle's gone. Not with just a virtual. You ain't got enough time. It's not worthwhile. That's something else I'd like to get rid of. Have a proper, just have the proper pace car in. It's not even worthwhile slowing things down. Norris has dropped back now, so we will follow Leclerc for a while. We need top 13, remember. I'm hoping that one thing I am going to just do, just put that up. Oh, if we can see it around 38, around lap 38, we'll get rain. There we go. It doesn't really come alive until the first set of tyre changes. I think that's one of the things. I know some of the guy who made the MotoGP said you can't easily alter the tyre characteristics when you're modding this game. It's a pity because for the MotoGP you don't want tyre stops, and the same with the Formula E. Actually, they don't normally pit at all in there unless they have an accident, and there are several. It's very close racing. I don't know what channel it comes on, but I watch it on BBC iPlayer. And Norris has gone in front again, so we change back to him. Since whoever I'm following, I'm going to slow down. I'll take this down for a while. Gets in the way a bit. Certainly will be sort of the time of our first pit stop. I'm just going to knock the fuel burn back, and we're now settled down for the long haul now. I'm hoping that all those on softs are going to have to pit before we do, and I hope they have to pit twice. They do get rather upset with the other cars, the drivers. Just is easy to pass him, and that boost comes in again. Plus I should have a go at trying to do that by hand, but I think not. As I can easily forget to change the fuel, turn the fuel down or the tyres down. I could easily get that wrong. One thing, if you are playing this and you like to micromanage, go down to normal time, don't try and times 4. And micromanage is normally just changing the engine boost regularly. Every time you get behind someone, boost it up, and when you're in front of someone and they're trying to pass you, boost it up. But you really can I find, only watch one car if you're doing that. Now, I realise I'm only watching one car at a time now, but I've got an eye on how the other one's doing. Look like they're desperate to get past Norris, but I don't think he's going to. But there's getting to be some big gaps in there. Hello. The clerk's been passed by someone, and the pit stops are coming in now. That's moved us up. We're alright for another few laps. Norris is going to have to come in first. And I reckon I won't be close enough to the wet. Much, not going to be much. We might be able to do it without changing over onto Inters. Or if we do, we're very quick. About 5 laps on Inters and back out again. And we're back. We're into the sponsors bit. We don't need the extra money, but it's handy to have if we can get it. Once we can make a bit of money. Although another thing I find with it is don't try and save money, spend it. Don't overspend it. Don't try and save it. It won't work. So just give them a boost on the engine again. Lando's now got worn tyres. Well, I'm bringing Lando in. I'm going to put him out on some softs. By which time it should then want to come back in for intermediates. Car conditions fine. Not going to risk charge the battery up. I could have done, but nice quick stop. So mind you, dropped to 22nd. I'll just push his tyres up. Now Leclerc has also got worn tyres. Now do we do the same, or do we try and... I think there's a little bit of rain coming. I'm going to try and hold him as long as I can. Try and keep him out there for a long time. And look, Norris has been lapped. Leclerc won't soon be lapped as well. We're not having a good race. Again, good job we had that first race. Oh yeah. Oh we haven't been lapped yet. But just bring his fuel burn down. Will we better keep going now? We'll probably get another lap, possibly 2 on these tyres. We might take it close enough to the rain. He's now been lapped, so we'll push him up. Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to try and squeeze out one more lap, then I'm going to pit him. This is taking a bit of a chance, but and I'm going to put him onto intermediates for a short burst on intermediates. Right, let's bring him in. Intermediates on. Parts. Ooh, engine's a bit iffy. We should about do one bit of boost on there. Yeah, we got him around without puncturing him. And he's already picked up some places. Well, just not really wet enough yet for the intermediates. Norris is halfway through his tyres. Where is Norris anyway? He's up there. No, I think it's time. Intermediates. He's going to have to come in again for hopefully a final run on medium. I'm hoping that everybody else is going to pit and come in for intermediates. If not, I'm hoping we can catch up enough. There it is a bit damp. I've got to keep an eye now on this, because as soon as it starts dropping again, the water levels, somewhere around 55, I think that 55 will be coming back out for a last spell on mediums. Off target at the moment on both. The clerk's going to be behind Turvey and can't get past him. Although they are now coming in for intermediates. And those are, we should be catching them now. We are. And back on target for extra bonus. And Norris should be catching up to Blackberry, or however you pronounce it. We're now coming to maximum water on the track. Oh yes, he just caught me past him. Yes, Norris is going well. I know we've got to bring him in again fairly soon. But it looks like we now see through to the end of the race on the weather forecast. I mean, look okay at the moment now. How about Heidfeld should be dropping back. He is. He's could well be. It's in our range. He's 10 seconds in front of us at the moment. The clerk isn't making up extra ground just yet. But give him a chance. And with water levels are starting to drop, but not by that amount as just yet. I hope we can just catch up to Heidfeld, who's probably hanging in there trying to get through this bit. And we got him until it gets dry again, but it's a dangerous game to play. That Lotterer, now he is a very good Formula E driver. Got him at PK Junior, got fired the other day. Right, now they start to change back again now. Oh, just push the tyres a bit more. Drop the fuel off a bit. "27 laps to go." I think I'll be changing Leclerc first, Norris second. And then we're going to change, have a look at Leclerc and get ready to pit him. Where is he at the moment? He's come for a start finish. We'll give him one more lap, then we'll pit him. Then we'll pit Norris the lap after. Right. Take that down again. No, he's got to go on mediums. We're not going to get through that. And should just do it last. We'll give him a small charge. 5088. We'll risk it for a large charge. If it fails, it fails. Yeah, you're coming in next time. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. Now we're going to bring him in. Oh. Bring you in now. Oh. Back, recharge battery. We'll just give you a single charge on that. And Norris is in. No, he's dropped out of the top 13. I'm hoping enough of them are going to have to pit still. What's in front of those on intermediates are going to have to pit. You can see there's no spray coming up now off the cars, and we're back up into the top 13 again, and Leclerc is just behind. Oh yes, we're now passing the people who stayed on intermediates too long. "20 laps to go, and 11th and 12th, not in the points yet, because pays points down to 10th, so we need one more place yet, and I think that is it's asking a bit unless someone breaks down. There's 18 laps to go. We're not catching Mortara. Leclerc is getting away from the 13th place, man. But we are now very close to being a regular point scorer. With another 11th place. I can't remember the last race on one before we got in the 11th. So near yet so far. Annoying. But now with the money we can keep improving parts left, right and centre. We can go for it all. And I think I better just knock his fuel burn off now, and we'll bring the clerk back onto a bit of fuel burn. So there's no one who's pitting now. Let's say pit to have repairs done, we're going to catch. No one close enough to us who has to pit. Unless, as I say, they hit a bit of engine problems. It's going to be dry for the rest of it. 11 laps to go. Not a hope of catching anyone, and I think Leclerc could lose his 12th place. And he's a bit... Norris isn't that far ahead of Leclerc, so he could well lose his place. Apt is... done the fastest lap of the race. Oh yeah. Heidfeld has got past Leclerc, that's what I was afraid of. And Heidfeld is gaining on Norris, so it looks like we're going to drop another place. We haven't quite got the raw speed yet. Been playing a lot of the fire mod off screen, and it is quite a bit different to the ice mod. Your drivers make a lot more mistakes for a start. Hello, Leclerc's got engine problem. 30. Oh dear. Perhaps I should have done that. How many laps we got? I'm going to bring him in. I don't think that's worthwhile risking it. And 48% tyre left. Well, tyres are plenty, but we'll give the battery a bit of charge. But he's going to finish outside, well down the field now. I'm hoping that someone else will hit the similar problem, but you can't guarantee that, because it's a long stop to get repairs done. There's a wagon anyway. Oh. Tyre temps, so yes, we overheated the tyres. And we can actually push Norris up a bit more on the engine. We'll risk that. And actually the same as Leclerc has been, especially we know Leclerc's got a good engine in there. No side chance that in the final lap we're going to catch someone. No one's breaking down. Everybody knows it's getting fairly reliable. They've had a few problems at the start. I'll tell you what, someone else was fired too. You get a lot more minor accidents. 11th, that's happy enough. That's good enough. You get a lot more minor accidents. You have to, quite often at the start, I had to bring in both drivers in from new wings. This is not quite as bad for that, I'm glad to say. Well, I can't get at the bottom. Formula 3 on fire at the moment. Oh, now let's have a look. Yep. Not too worried about that. Check the screw down, should be no problems there. And let's see, well, no points because it's just outside again. He got going 7 places in the race. Leclerc going 3 in the race, which over qualifying position that is. No, we're still 6th in the year. We don't want to finish too high up actually here. I'd rather finish around 10th. There's a reason for that, because next season the position we expected to finish is meant to be better than what we finished this season. Yeah, well, I'm pleased with that. You know, I'm delighted even. Yeah, I know we can't. Not yet. We will do. We'll get Trita fairly soon. Alright, let's see what's happened here. We'll just run through and see if we get any. Oh, Norris is going up still. Good. Even the reserves morale has gone up. His stats are hopeless, but that's to be expected. Our team markability's gone down. Let's see. Markability -5. Yeah, that's why. Let's have a look at the final. Almost 10 million now. Remember last season where we would touch and go where we'd get through it. This season money is no object. We're actually doing a lot of building. We've got 3 new buildings going up at the factory. The HQ, we're worst. 3rd worst drives, but they're good enough. Worst headquarters, but it's going to get better. Staff is quite good. Sponsors are average. Pit crew is very good. Let's see what happens here. I don't want to know. Not taking any interviews. Man, no mistakes. That's good. Low quality. Daniel App, he's driving out there. He's doing quite well. Low quality. He's particularly going to finish 3rd. Something does seem quite kosher this somehow. Alright, let's see what we've got here. We've got 3 empty spots. See if there's anyone here. Well, we don't want him. Him. Anything under 90 and under is automatically out. That's actually quite good. I'm going to take him. see it. Because of our staff centre, no change. 19's changed to 20. And he's gone straight into the work on the car. Oh, it's gone. That's better. I couldn't quite get a hold of these. You know, he's burnt out. Have we got anybody here? Front jack. Oh, he's better on the rear jack. I want to do it, if possible, so we got the best team 2019. We swap him over there. Oh, rear jack at 20. Well, we'll take that. Just swap them round. One of the reasons I do an auto change over time was because it's quick. I find it quicker to do it like this. We go over there. No, we haven't quite. We will change that. No, just so we can just. No, we're still second best. I mean, no one better at the moment. Can't quite pull it over the line. Now, we got anybody dropped under 90? No. Oh, yeah, here. You can go. Let's do this. That's the one I'm firing for this time. And the rest of them are fine. The higher their stamina, the less likelihood it is to make a mistake. You can see no percentage of mistake. No chance really. The only one who's shown any sign is this M, which is 95. Yeah, they're the only ones, and that's because they're down in the 80s on actual stamina. It's a pity we can't just get that up that little bit. Just seeing if there's anybody there. That's just for the hell of it. No, changing back again. No, we're not gonna get it to best, no matter how hard I try. Concentration is the main thing here. With pit stops, want to be high, but concentration is the one. Look, we've got two here. We'll take him because his concentration is better than hers. Both good at pit stops, so just see if there's any other drivers we should be looking at. Now, what we want to do is just have a quick look at young drivers. Let's see if any of them with a load of possibilities. Now, I'm not worried what level they are at the moment. Now, that's not bad. He's got nothing there. He's rally champion. Well, he seems okay. He's 18. Those two, I believe, both be goings, but that one is permanent. And we're approaching. We're see about taking on a reserve driver. He said it's not very important, but we'll push it up a little bit. Long contract. We need him. We give him a very small sign on. The bonus size isn't very important, but we will give him a bonus. It may just persuade him, because I'm not paying him that much. And we'll see what happens there. Oh, no sponsors change over yet. No, let's have a quick look at the HQ before we go into it. We've got staff centre gone up to level 3. Then we've got handling and some electric department. We want to get both the factory and the design centre up. And that, I think once we've got these up, that's what we'll be going for. Right. Car repairs finished. which means they will now be working on improving bits. It'll be after the race before they're ready. But they should be usable at the next race, all those parts there. Let's see what we've got here. Let's see what else. We've got Charles Watson. Now, what's he going to say? He's taking it. Right. Sign him. And that's the reserve going out. I normally, if I'm short of cash, I don't bother the reserve driver. It's just not worthwhile. See, it's already got better Lando. So we've got 3 young drivers, all 3-star or better. Still $4 million a year we're paying him. It's silly prices. And now the suspension part is finished. So we need to see what else we can build. What are we really sure of? Engine. Can we improve on the engine? We're already up to epic. We can't go legendary. We can't improve the engine any. Gearbox. What about that? Well, we've got to go there. Acceleration. Well, I think we go for that. It will improve our gearbox a bit. Can't do much with that at the moment. What we got? Forthcoming race. Yeah, I think we'd be okay there. He's not happy with our rear wing. Tough. It's what it is. You have to drive with it. We've got no new money coming for a while. But we're going to carry on making about £1 million a race, which should do as well. Should be about another 10 million before the end of the season. I'll be spending all that on, plus Super Formula. Well, I'm glad to be out of that. I'm more glad to be out of Formula 4. And improve the drivers, then you. Sponsors. We're actually slipping back. They got sponsors. 3 days to go the race, so see if they say anything there. No, not to say anything about us. I got it, but it doesn't matter. We got money coming in. If you looked at the finances, you'd see we got money coming in. She is a warrior. That's it. We're on the way. This is where we end it until next time. Alright, so let's see what the car looks like before we sign off. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. We've got these the right way around, and we reliability 1515. Yeah, that's the right way around. If you like what you see, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, go on, subscribe. You know you really want to. And I think we keep. I think I'm going to risk changing all those over whilst we're chatting here, and just put in this stuff we got. Well, we want that one and that one. What else we got? What's a bit low? That's still on the low side. That's a bit on the brake. There's a bit on the low side. Right, we'll go with that for next time. Right, yes. If you want to see more, have it subscribe. I do this series once a week. Normally goes out on a Wednesday. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments section under this video. I read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. And I think with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.